I just noticed I have an hour left.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Tuna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The price of fame.
That's what you get for yelling in public.
Here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility.
Right?
I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Yeah. Like, you learn very quick not to shout with things like that. Like, where I did acting, a lot of people recognized me when I was walking down the avenue in that city. So I'm just like, yeah, no. So I usually looked absolutely nothing like any of my headshots. Oh, God. Ah, fuck. Which reminds me, I need to... In 2 weeks, I have a headshot. I need to go to Arizona.
Putting some elixirs away.
They're wanting to do a full body headshot and a...
How can I help you?
They're wanting to do a full body headshot and... Or full body shot, there you go, and a headshot. So hopefully, that gets done easily. I just don't want to drive that distance. It's like 12 hours.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is.
Yeah.
Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven.
Yeah, so I work...
Wonderful.
I work 13 hours, then I'm going to drive for 6, get a hotel room, then drive another 6, get the headshot, then drive 12 right after.
I'm a healer, but somehow I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
I also need to change one of my tires before that comes up.
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know?
I can do it a lot easier if I have someone with, but I'm not gonna, so I'm relying on my CDs.
I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell, popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As his royal guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rilla.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis.
Oh yeah, Enterprise is very trash. I don't like Enterprise. So I usually take my own car.
I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Joanni's Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No. Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but...
Yeah.
You didn't have to put it like that.
There's like one other place around me that rents vehicles, but I can't remember the name.
From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't
Still
matter
don't got a
where
Bowie
his
command,
victims
Loki.
run and hide. Sounds just like
No,
him.
don't change that.
But I'm
How
afraid
you doing,
even
though?
if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have...
I'm gonna be
built
ending my
curses
stream
on
around when
this.
you start yours.
This formula is a
Nah, I'm good.
complete.
No
There's a
giving me
mere
one.
outline clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
With Phoenix, yourself, and me?
You've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
Okay.
You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
She's strong enough to do that herself.
She is. I know she's far stronger than I am. But she'll charge headlong into any danger, so please, watch over her. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Oh, well, shit.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
I mean...
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what.
Stop
The royal
that
magic's
discount,
not an absolute
Joffrey.
shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take Juna out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people.
Yes.
Yeah,
As
discount.
much as they grumble about cramped
Basically the
quarters.
same thing.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
No, we got a bucket on the end of the,
Well, no point getting reckless now.
on the back end of
Let's
the
think about this
dock. I
some
can't
more
remember
tomorrow.
what it's called.
By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see.
You have
Not
wings.
with any of this magic levitatory. Then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any ballet point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back.
I
did a
mean,
flight experiment to prove my
at that
theory
point,
was
it's just like a
sound.
coupon for a $20
Failed
whore. It's
spectacularly, though,
basically the same thing.
and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
Can I go to bed now?
So you just gave up?
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires, chum. I've known my place was in the sky since I was a schoolboy. Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, eh? Incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, eh? The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Okay. The party makeup's different. Gain less experience at the end of battle.
So?
Dang it. Our plans didn't pan out, but we should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now. So, I'm still missing 3 people. Dang it. Good evening, Nora Fox. How you doing today? Okay, this is the first stream I'm doing with, well, technically third stream. I'm doing with, a new mic and mic stand, but hopefully it's sounding okay. Yeah. One of the things that someone I know ended up doing was
Sure.
Good night.
coupon clipping. Okay, that's good. I know this mic picks up lows a lot better than the last one I was using. And yeah, I'm finally getting over mic hold, so right there with you, man. I'm finding it hard to sleep. As good as time as any for some reading, I guess.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
All you did was remove your belt.
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll
Very
sneak
cold
the
bros.
formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
I should probably have Juno return any Magla keys we got on the Tritius too, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
You know,
Yeah, I
I'm a bit
lost my
surprised.
voice real bad last week Thursday. So streaming was painful, to say the least. Right? See, if I had that much hair, I 100% I'd shave my head daily. I wouldn't want to deal with that. My hair's already long because I already don't want to deal with shaving my head. So, yeah. I keep coughing, but my mute button is way more accessible than it was.
I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid.
Yeah, whenever I lose my voice, it drops over an octave, and it's actually kind of funny.
I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations.
My hair
This culture's
is
influence
below my
spreads
ribs.
throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. How inspiring.
All right. I'm only going to be on for another about 45 minutes, and it's because I have an appointment I need to go to.
Would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts, no matter their status.
I do appreciate you coming by, though.
We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless, just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me.
Nice.
That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely.
Mine's probably closer
You should
to,
always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world
20
where we
inches right now.
appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure
Closer to
everyone
2
hears
feet
that
than
in
it
my
is
songs,
to 1 foot.
no matter what happens.
Homeless caveman. Yeah, like I said earlier, I described myself as a discount 80s metalhead.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, Bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctipex Pardon!
Yeah, I do miss when my beard was down to the bottom of my ribs. Always braided it and put beads in it.
We have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido! Furthermore,
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction, but we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young Elder.
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, Right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? The disgrace to the Rusum?
He murdered himself, technically.
Inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas,
Oh, hey.
girl.
That means she's higher in ranking than me.
Price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Not making a political joke on that one. I'm one of those people that find offensive jokes funnier.
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and
Because
gents.
most of them
It's time
irritate
to
people or
begin
piss them
the
off.
second round of the tournament for the throne.
But I watch myself on stream at least.
Congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task
Like,
for the candidates is...
If I get a community, basically, in the brothel, that all share the same humor, and that's kind of where the stream's going, totally I'd make those on stream. But right now, no.
Recovering and offering a divine...
Oh, I agree completely.
What? A relic?
There was... I can't remember her name. Popular female artist. I want to say in like 2009, 2010. I want to say like Whitney Houston. That sounds wrong though. Died at a party in her tub because she was doing a lot of drugs. And like the very next day, I made a joke about coming from her party and I pulled out a straw. And people looked at me and was like, dude, she just fucking died. Like, I don't care. That's funny.
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
God, I hate her hair.
Sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes. Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools.
Like, kind of to reference, Tool, Vicarious. We all feed on tragedy. It's like blood to a vampire. I need to watch things die from a good, safe distance. Because vicariously I live while the whole world dies. You all need it too, so don't lie.
It is
I love that
time
song.
to put an end to this misguided witchery.
I actually did that in a cover band I was in
from
forever
the
ago.
pagan's grasp and bring them to the
I did
birthplace of
Vicarious and Schism.
Altaberry Heights in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
What a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Oh. Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second
Yes. Share a Coke with your dad. I gave that to one of my friends whose dad did abandon him.
And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing.
He was like, "You are a dick, but this is funny." Because he also didn't like his dad, so if he would have liked his dad, I would have been like, "Yeah, let's not."
Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament.
That same friend's actually engaged. Now, anyway. He's engaged, has, what, 2 kids he's taken care of?
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him.
I don't know, that one might have been toxic.
Lisa sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
I would have given it to him and referencing the "leave Brittany alone" guy.
These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
Don't do it.
What do you mean, a finale?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
Bum bum bum.
What of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well,
Run.
It's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
Well then.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
There's been a lot of cutscenes this stream. Well, granted, last stream too. We're back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called the Dracodius. Closer in time. I don't think Brittany Murphy. Oh. The Brittany Murphy one makes more sense. Yeah. Died of coke overdose. Definitely not Sharon.
All right.
Like, I do understand. I do kind of understand the want to do things like that. To get that high, to not feel, to not do anything ultimately. But I can't see doing it to the point of, well, death, despite me drinking like that. Because there was a span of 4 years where I was sober for maybe 3 days. It wasn't that great. Do not recommend. I had liver problems for 2 years after. Try to gather more information. Let's go. Okay.
Well met, eh?
Clues about Divine Lance.
All right then.
Where? Academia, maybe? You.
Now, where was I?
I love these transitions a lot. Ah, it seems you're another new ally. And this time, quite the unexpected character at that. Your ally's awakening has revealed the new archetype called the Masked Dancer. It holds a power both unique and interesting. I've prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level. Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
It would indeed appear as though you've acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here. Archetype tactics, yep. Party formation. Most effective way to form a party is to consider the balance of attack, recovery, and assistance skills in the archetypes. So these people are mostly... Your other coworkers couldn't stop laughing. That's funny. So, with the party makeup, I don't feel like it's needed to have more than 4 people in my party. Why did I need Juna? That makes it even better. No. Oh. It's locked. I don't think I can read it. Archetype growth. Not now. Commander archetype. Great. Don't care. Archetype about merchant, faker, brawler, gunner, healer. Oh, that's why they're locked. I don't have those archetypes open yet. Masked Dancer, thank you. Document about one of them. Knight Archetype. Warrior Archetype. Well. Right? Well, if all of them are basically husks of what the archetype is, it's basically just a skin swap. Why would I need them in my party? Battles, special experiments. Sure, I got masks. Let's do this. Masked Dancer. Adds a resistance to wind and a weakness to fire. Oh, okay. Depth Seeker. So I can put these on and actually use their abilities? I mean, I'm not going to argue against that. So at that point, why would I... Just why? Why would I want to do this? Oh, yeah. I mean, at least he's rank 12. So apparently, academia is not where I... Maybe. Book of Apocalypse?
What's this?
Ominous red book. It's all chained up. I advise you not to touch that. I have a variety of books here from all over the world. Many of them are quite pleasant reads. That one is not. All right. Suffice it to say, it must not be read without due precaution. Okay. Right. Yes, I'll go back to reality. I mean, usually, I think a lot of RPGs does late game party members poorly. Because if you just get them all of a sudden, they're not going to be as strong as the rest. So what's the point of using them? Oi.
Proper races.
Oh wait, I need to talk to the gambling man. Not there. No, that would have been there. He only comes out at night? You bastard.
Where to?
Okay, so Braille Heaven. Got it. So who do I need to talk to?
What am I gonna do? Grand, isn't it?
Dear me.
Well met, eh?
Wonderful.
How about this? Might be worth heading somewhere, crowd, see what we can find out. Most I can think of. Oh, it won't even let me travel there. So I'm just wandering around here, I guess, or just talking to people. I don't know. I'm a starry. I don't know anything. And I'm busy, so I'll be taking my...
Wait a second.
Anything's fine, so whatever info you have. You know, for a popular candidate, your information gathering methods are awfully amateur. Did you speak to anyone else before calling out to me? You can't just talk to a couple people and expect to find what you're looking for. Put in some legwork, talk to everyone, and don't be picky. But with that said, you should choose the place you search carefully. There are plenty of working people too busy to give you that time of day. If it were me, I'd set off for a tavern and ask patrons relaxing there. Ah, sweet, thanks. Actually kind of nice, isn't he? Want to take his advice and head to a tavern? Yeah, sure.
What am I gonna do?
Wonderful.
Oh man, look, a tavern.
I'm just incredulous.
Excuse me. Oh, it's you two. Why address me while I'm enjoying a meal? I'm a customer of this tavern. I have no obligation to respond to any unfamiliar fairies. If you want to know something, it's common sense to ask an employee first. Do you agree? No, I don't. Well, then let's ask the lady who owns the place, shall we? I'm glad you understand. Have a good day to you.
I'm just incredulous.
Hey, listen. Huh?
Okay, Navi. Can I help you? Something tells me you're not here to eat. Can I ask a question? Divine Lance. Not sure I'm best person to talk about this sort of thing. Wait, no. Someone outside was rambling on about that just a bit ago. Had a large mask on. Must have been Mastari. He seemed awfully bothered about it. He was bothered about the lance? Sounds like he may know something. Any idea where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must be headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar. Wouldn't you say?
Okay, so
If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant's Bazaar. Okay, sweet.
hey, listen.
Right? Get away from me, peasant. Let's see, Bazaar.
All right, then.
Merchant's Bazaar. Oh god, this is just gonna be me wandering around trying to find this guy, isn't it? You. Quite a scene you made at the exhibition. Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied with yourself? Allowing the Sanctress to be executed just to make yourself stand out is exactly the sort of selfish nonsense a delinquent like you would think up.
Right.
Who are you again? I didn't think the Sanctress would walk away safe, did you? Of all this short-sighted, immature... You're far too young to be king. Damn it. If only I participated in the exhibition. Right now, I'd be... Still the same nobody you are?
Ugh, come off it.
Hey, you elder boy there. You're the showboating candidate from the exhibition, ain't you? Just some advice, but you should try to lay low. Going against the Sanctists is right dangerous. Not like they can kill me no more. Haha.
Wonderful.
What are you?
Young man, young man.
Oh,
Fancy you look.
Magla broker. Hi, Trauma Mama. The motive for collecting Magla is, well, it's nothing decent. That much is certain. Hopefully it will at least be of use to you. Ooh. I will take that. Sure. Thank you.
Proper aces. Now what am I to do?
Hang on.
Nope. Guard. Thanks. Came to see the rock. That's not too bad.
Yep.
Now what am I to do?
You.
You're not serious.
The last voyage sure was roughin'. The sea was calling to us with the pole and we damn near answered. The call of the void. That's right, when the sea starts acting eerie, like we sailors call that the pole. There's Magla crystals that sunk to the bottom of the sea, and they call that strange things to boats, dragging them all. Higgledy-piggledy? What? Bless you. See those bowls of seawater floating in the distance? A phenomena happens when in town on occasion too, and it chills the sailor to the bone, it does. It's like your feet want to walk on the walls instead of the floor. Like walls have become the floor. Hard to describe, really. Oh, those balls. I suppose that makes sense. I am serious.
Whoa, check this out.
Hey, that Mystari over there. Found him.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
With a helmet like that, I'm pretty sure he only goes in straight lines. Forward or to the side, that's it. Never diagonal.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed a line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You
Like
really
the
are
Elder.
well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
That water's a little bit
Candidates seem
too
bent on
loud.
taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Draco Dios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? It is a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mystari.
Hulkenberg,
Remains
keep it
the
in your
only
pants.
place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish
Sorry,
sanctism myself.
sploosh.
I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Draco Dios is on Verga Island somewhere.
Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true.
Hang on.
It's reminded me.
Is there really no shit passage there is what I heard.
Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
There's no P at the end of that. Thanks, Tuna.
Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves. Don't worry, chums. I'm on the
Right?
job.
It happens in all of us. The best of us.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right.
It's always been able
While
to.
you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas.
Yep,
After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Ontario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot? You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
So in all actuality, despite like character knowledge and all that, I do legitimately believe that he'd respond like this.
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Oh, sorry. Ready?
Well met, eh? Now what am I
Wait.
to do?
Ah, dang it. You're right there.
Ready to depart?
Time to weigh anchor already. You're not forgetting anything, are you? I'm good. I just got a hold of a chart with the route. We're all set for the trip to... what was it? Viagra Island. The wives take it hard there when they die. Now then, let's set sail for new islands. New lands. That one. Virga Islands.
Island is this spot
Virga,
right here.
yeah.
Wonder how many days away it is.
4. 3.
Let's see.
This place.
Oh,
This region's currents are tight pain. Miguel? What? We must go around and cross them. lest they carry us off by course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea, huh? I hope Stroll can handle it. With Juna and her 2 thorns in our side, tensions may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward.
Tally-ho then.
Jolly good, rest assured. I'll get us through these waves to Verga Island, gently as can be.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're
Yes.
the master of the helm, my dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Probably not.
Why all the fuss? Just kill him and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try ploughing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Verga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the crown theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land.
Neat. I only got like 5 minutes left.
Sanctism can reach.
Huzzah.
All present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Nearest speaking.
Nearest's voice is echoing through the runner's phone. Has May got his fishing gear laid out on the deck? If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard, though, so be careful. Ha! Fishing gear on deck. 3 days. I don't need more imagination.
All right then.
I can cook things. Or do I need to wait for it to stop? Burn, poison, cured status ailments for all, which I don't have. Cures burn, restores 250, and cures poison for all allies. Yeah, I'll make more of these.
Let's check.
Now then.
Oh no. I totally accidentally pressed the start button. The wrong button. I meant to press map there.
All right then. Let's go.
What's up, Ismay?
Oh, jeez.
Isn't this Ismay's fishing gear? I wonder if he's going to do some fishing. He's fishing right now. Hang on, let me turn the camera. I wonder if he's gonna go fishing right now.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, let's fish.
The truth is...
Indeed, I thought I'd do some fishing. But I don't have any good bait. Do you want something? Do you have anything that might work?
Then...
Oh my, tailbait. Those fish won't know what hit them. Let's cast. Okay. Am I more tired than I realized? How do I shake this? Give in to nap time. Just power through it. I suppose I'll try that then.
The fight is on.
A bite. And it's a strong one, but I'm stronger. Not as many as I thought. Still can't expect to catch a lifetime every day. Oh, I heard the disappointing music. Lord of the Lake and one lone boot.
Here we go.
Tensions of strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught.
Then...
Nah, at that point, Pee Wee Herman in a theater. Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day. Ismay and I gathered our gear and went back inside.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore, lurking below the surface.
Hey, just say it. If you don't want to get caught, don't do it in a theater.
Eyes of predatory hunters, but the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relax.
Like, I didn't even actually know that there were theaters like that before that happened.
Over calm waters.
So I guess knowledge is power, kinda. Right? But, like... How can I put this? According to him, everything was consensual. According to her, he just did it. With the time that came up, there was a lot of Me Too people that were coming out, making outrageous claims, trying to get a paycheck. So I'm more inclined to believe Louis C.K. than to believe that female fan. I think that happened purely because she wanted a paycheck. Right? I mean, just as much as the R. Kelly situation. Just saying, if she didn't want to get peed on, she would have moved. We'll arrive 3 days from now. Being watched, so be careful with what you say. And what I say is I'm actually going to call my stream here. I kind of need to get ready and go to that appointment.